Good afternoon. Today we are starting a course for men. Why is this relevant in today's world? Because civilization has made us all sedentary. We sit in cars, on motorcycles, and in office chairs. We don't move much. Because of this, we have a lot of stagnant areas in our bodies, and as a result, low testosterone, since this leads to an adrenal body type. Constant stressful situations, excessive responsibility, and so on put strain on the adrenal glands and cause a lot of cortisol to be released. This is especially noticeable in men over 35. If you observe, you'll see that men of this age usually develop a belly and lose muscle mass. And this is the first sign that the adrenal glands are working at their limit. Why am I talking about them? Because it is directly related to testosterone. Lots of cortisol, little testosterone. And testosterone is the joy of our life, it is motivation, it is the fire or enthusiasm of our life. And today we begin the first lesson. We will focus on breathing techniques. Today we will study several. Why is this important? Because the diaphragm, which is located in the center of our body, performs many functions. In addition to massaging the internal organs, it also affects the heart muscle. But the most important thing is that with deep abdominal breathing, we will improve blood circulation in our oblique zone, that is, in the abdominal area. This, in turn, affects the pelvic floor muscles, which is what we will focus on today. Let's begin. So, the starting position. We sit comfortably with our legs crossed. Why is this important? Because in this position we straighten our shoulders and stretch upward with the crown of our head. That is, we do not use any chairs or support cushions. It's best to get used to this position right away. You can lower your knees down or you can sit like this. Everyone has their own limit of flexibility, their own degree of hip joint openness. So I'll sit the way I usually do. People sit with their legs crossed, and in this position I stretch upward with the crown of my head to feel a straight line along my spine. At first it might be uncomfortable because the European mindset isn't used to this. But nevertheless, we're already training ourselves to get used to this position. And in this position, we perform breathing techniques. All our breathing techniques are done through the nose. So the first thing we're going to learn today is full yogic breathing. And for this, for control, we'll place the left palm on the abdomen and the right palm on the chest. As we inhale, we start by rounding the belly, the abdomen fills with air, the diaphragm expands, then the chest rises, and finally, the collarbones lift slightly. And in reverse order, we lower the collarbones, the chest deflates, and the abdomen deflates. Let's do 2 more cycles like this. Inhale, inflate the belly, the chest, the shoulders, the collarbones. And exhale, lower the shoulders, the chest, the belly deflates. The third one, just as full and expansive. Inhale, feel your fullness. Exhale. Lower your arms and move on to the Kapalabhati technique. The Indian word Kapalabhati from Sanskrit means shining skull. It got this name because we will be raising energy from below up to the head area. And you will feel this in just 1 minute. So we are breathing through the nose. With a sharp movement, we contract the abdominal muscles as if we're tossing energy from the belly upward. Visually, imagine as if there's a coin lying on your chest and we are, with this stream of breath, trying to toss it upward toward the chin. And we maintain a moderate rhythm. It looks like this. So each time we contract the abdominal muscles and then relax them, which causes a physiological inhalation. And in this exercise, we focus all our attention on the exhalation. And we maintain a moderate rhythm. Let's go synchronously together with me. Switch to normal, gentle breathing, close your eyes completely, and truly feel the new, peaceful state. Open your eyes. And now we will move on to exercises for spinal mobility. We lower the chin to the chest, roll the head back as we inhale, forward as we exhale, slow circular rotation. At the same time, we will also be working on posture techniques. On spinal mobility and in general, we will always start with joint exercises. Roll your head in the opposite direction for the gymnastics. And in this movement, we try not to raise our shoulders. Lift your head and start rotating your shoulders. Focus on the backward trajectory of the movement. And forward. Stretch both arms upward. Here, squeeze and release your fingers vigorously. Interlace your fingers, open up the lock. Raise your shoulders as high as possible toward your ears. Feel the space between your ribs. Make gentle bends to the left and right. And inhale. Raise your shoulders even higher toward your ears. Exhale, push your arms forward, round your back, pull your stomach in. Inhale, reach up with your shoulders and arms. Exhale, reach forward, round your back, pull your stomach in as much as possible toward your spine. And a third time. Inhale, exhale, pull your stomach in. And inhale again. Release the grip of your hands with the maximum range of motion. Spread your arms out to the sides. And spread your fingers as wide apart as possible. We twist the left palm upward. We twist the right palm downwards. And we roll our shoulders. The left side was slightly compressed. The right one is stretched. Inhale to the center. Exhalation, symmetrically in the other direction. The right side is compressed. They directly directed attention here. Inhale to the center and to the left. Inhale to the center. Chest. Right. We continue. Slow rhythm. Each time, focus your attention on the abdominal area. Left side compressed, right side compressed. Work within your comfortable range of motion. Stop. Lower your arms. To ensure symmetrical development, let's change the position of the legs. And bend your arms at the elbows in front of you. Do a twist to the left. Each time to the right, fix your gaze. Left, right. We are developing coordination of movements. Stop and stretch your legs out in front of you. In the starting position, relax your knees. Now we will learn another technique, and to perform it, we need to master the Vajrasana pose or the student pose. That is, this is a pose where you sit on your heels. At the first stage, if you feel any pain in your knees or ankles, you can place a towel or a rolled up cushion underneath. You can put it here, above the ankle, or under the ankle, wherever is comfortable. I will sit in this position as I am used to it. So we sit in Vajrasana and straighten our shoulders. And this pose is more effective compared to the one with crossed legs. That is, this one opens up our shoulders even more and stretches the spine into its natural straight position. This pose is preferable for breathing techniques. So we have straightened our shoulders. We bend our arms at the elbows in front of us and clench our fingers. This is the starting position. Let me remind you that all breathing is done through the nose. On the inhale, we will throw our arms up, spreading our fingers. And on the exhale, the arms simply drop down under their own weight and the elbows lightly tap the ribs. So this is a relaxed movement for us. Upward, we do it with intensity, and downward, we relax. Up. Inhale up, exhale down, and we will do 3 sets of 15 repetitions each. This exercise very quickly raises our energy level, and most importantly, it opens up all 3 sections of the lungs. The diaphragm is actively engaged. That is exactly what we are focusing on today. So let's start together in sync with me. Starting position. First round. First, let's take a regular breath in and a relaxed exhale. And now together with me. And slowly inhale, then gently exhale. Inhale deeply, then exhale completely. Inhale once more. Count to 3, then 4, then 5, and finally 6. Keep going. (14, 15). Place your hands on your knees with your palms facing up, close your eyes, and observe your state. It has definitely changed. This exercise is called Bhastrika, or bellows breath. Just like with bellows, we pump air through all 3 parts of the lungs. Open your eyes, second round. Starting position. First, take a deep breath in. Exhalation, and all together. Inhale. Exhalation. Inhale. 2. 13, 14, 15. Gently place your hands on your knees, palms facing upwards, and softly close your eyes. We will now rest and quietly observe our breath and sensations. And we have the third round. Starting position, clenched fists, inhale. As you gently exhale, allow your breath to flow out slowly and completely, releasing any tension you might be holding within your body. With a sense of calm and control, gradually lower your hands, letting them rest comfortably at your sides or in your lap, feeling the weight of your arms relax. Now, softly close your eyes, allowing your eyelids to gently meet, and turn your attention inward, away from external distractions. Embrace this moment to fully recover and rejuvenate, letting your mind and body find a deep sense of peace and restoration, preparing you for whatever comes next with renewed energy and clarity. The state has changed. Sensation perception. Open your eyes, clench your thumbs into fists, lower your fists in front of you, and shake your right leg. That is, we restore blood circulation after Vajrasa, the student pose. Left leg, you can shake it, you can say goodbye. And now we return again to the position with crossed legs. And now we will do a gentle massage of the abdominal area. And we start by rubbing our palms together. As we do this movement, we observe how warmth begins to spread through our palms and hands. The warmth fills the shoulders, and as if it spreads throughout the whole body, it's just something elementary. A single movement fills our whole body with warmth. And next we place the right palm on the throat area and cover it with the left palm on top. Do you feel the contact? Don't press, don't squeeze. Just feel the contact. Begin to slowly, gradually move down along the chest. Reach the heart area and pause. Feel the contact. And visualize as if warmth from your hands is penetrating into the center of your chest. And our palms seem to possess healing power. Move a little bit lower to the general area of the solar plexus. Pause. Feel the warmth coming from your hands. Move down to the navel area. Pause and feel the warmth. Now move back up to the solar plexus and begin to make pressing movements in a clockwise direction. Gently, in a relaxed manner, and focus all your attention on this area. Press down deeper, even more gently and with great care. Now, our breathing here is free. One more circle, then release. And again, stretch your legs out in front of you. Now we are going to work on a proper forward bend to do it correctly, safely, and without injury. That's why I said this will be a proper forward bend. So, in order to bend forward, we need to do a few preparatory movements. And these preparatory movements are done with the legs bent. With a sweeping motion, we lay our stomach onto our thighs and grab our toes with our hands. And here we already start to feel the muscles. In this stretched position, we feel the muscles of the back, a longitudinal tension as if strings have been pulled tight. And in this position, we move our head up and down to feel our own mobility. The chest is pressed tightly against the torso. The neck muscles have fully adapted. We fix them in a neutral position. Now we begin to rotate our shoulders. And we observe the shoulder blades gliding along the back. Our stomach is pressed tightly. Lower your shoulders and with small steps start moving forward on the mat using your heels. The longitudinal muscles of the back are stretched even more. We remain with our legs half bent. And here again, we start by turning our shoulders. And we just slightly move our head up and down. And it's as if there's a stretch from the lower back to the neck. Now we release the grip of our hands. The palms shift to the level of the knee, staying even. And we keep our knees at the same level with each other. The elbows are fixed on the floor. The torso is slightly tilted forward. And we straighten our legs at the knees in front of us one at a time. We try not to lower the knees down. The stomach is slightly pulled in. Right now, we are activating the iliopsoas muscles, which hardly work in everyday life. And that's a big problem. The iliopsoas and iliac lumbar muscles are now engaged. We did this movement for about 10 seconds. Next, fully straighten your legs at the knees and pull your toes toward you with effort. And at this stage, we can already feel the stretch from the Achilles tendon, the popliteal ligament, the hamstring, and the glutes. With our hands, we move the gluteal muscles slightly back, freeing up the iliac crests. And we start reaching upward with our arms. Inhale, stretch through your fingers, and turn your palms outward. And exhale, bend forward on a diagonal. At first, don't fall down. Reach forward with your arms on a diagonal and actively pull your toes toward you. Next, we grab our ankles with our hands, use the lower back to push the abdomen forward, and with a laying down motion, lower it onto the thighs. It's as if we're trying to hook our ribs onto the thighs as close to the knees as possible. So once we've hooked on, we stretch out the lumbar region and start bending our arms at the elbows. Gradually, aim to bring your elbows down to the floor at the level of your knees. Everyone has their own limit of flexibility, as well as the size and volume of their abdomen. We've settled into a comfortable position and begin to engage in slow, mindful breathing. Breathe and relax. Next, we relax the neck muscles and let the head drop toward the knees under its own weight, only as far as is comfortable. Keep pulling your toes toward yourself. This is called Paschimottanasana, or the seated forward bend pose. The stretch thread is held from the feet all the way up to the cervical spine. Release your grip, stretch your arms upward, inhale. Exhale, moving through your full range of motion, open up your shoulders. Place your palms on the floor behind your back. With a circular motion, move your shoulders back and bring your shoulder blades together. Point your toes away and lift up into reverse plank. This is our counter pose after the forward bend. Hold the static position for a few seconds, about 3-4 breaths in and out. Gently lower yourself down, release your hands and shake them out. Cross your legs in front of you. Now we'll move on to a short meditation. Close your eyes. Once again, lengthen upward through the crown of your head. Notice the new sensation in your body. There's a gentle, relaxed smile on your face. The muscles of your face are relaxed. Let go of your lower jaw. Feel the rhythm of your breath. It is truly even and indeed natural. Feel the cool stream of air as you inhale and the warm stream as you exhale. Breathing plays a truly key and essential role in sustaining all life. And feel your diaphragm. It expands as you inhale. As you exhale, it naturally contracts. Massaging the vital heart muscle, the essential internal organs, and actively circulating blood throughout the entire body. Take a deep breath, just like at the beginning, a full yogic breath. The belly fills, the chest expands, the shoulders rise. And exhale. The shoulders drop, the chest lowers, the belly deflates. 2 more cycles. Inhale slowly, deeply into your belly, then your chest, and finally your shoulders. And exhale gently, completely from your shoulders, then your chest, and finally your belly. And now, for the 3rd time, continue this mindful breathing practice entirely on your own. Keep your eyes closed and return to your normal breathing. Feel your whole body. Notice any changes in your body. Maybe your body did something for the first time ever. Feel your own adaptation to the current situation. This is called homeostasis, the ability to adapt quickly. Feel your incredible body as a truly sophisticated biological machine, remarkably capable of adapting and evolving. And we always treat our precious body with great love and careful attention. It's truly like a remarkably valuable and essential vehicle that genuinely gives us the incredible ability to effectively move and to properly function in our daily lives. Let's open our eyes slightly and try to maintain this mindful state throughout the day. We have studied together. We have practiced many breathing techniques as well as basic movements from yoga and diaphragm activation. And tomorrow we will continue with exercises to open up the hip joint. See you soon.